what's going on, everybody? Welcome to an American Truck Simulator. Here we are with the Freightliner Classic XL. You guys have been wanting to see this one. I knew you guys wanted to see it. We're going to do this one last episode, and then we're going to be going east. That is going to start tomorrow. So if you guys are looking forward to that, we're going to wait a few minutes here, let guys come in. I am really going a little bit later than I anticipated on going tonight, but I wanted to go ahead and wanted to get streaming. So let me just at least get out of here. Let me get into the job market screen, just because we got a bunch of text here on screen, so kind of free some of that up. But anyway, how is everybody? Let me go ahead and throw some shout outs real quick to everybody here in chat real quick. So if you want to shout out, you want to tell me hey, see what's up, please do so in chat. Daniel Acosta, what's up? Noah Meckley, Nick T, old man, it's FTG, what's up, bro? It's Nick T. It's the BTS Chaos, how are you? Brendan Schroeder and Oscar Iverson, what's up, man? How are you? I hope you're doing well. And Alan Cheesem, what's up? Hope you guys are doing great tonight here on a Tuesday here. It's a little bit later than normal, but what's up, Brian? How are you? Smash and Fall 9. Good to see you guys. Some familiar faces there. You have guys haven't been in for a bit. So what's up, Anthony? Or Amy? Any? Okay, there we go. Any new mods? Yeah, what's up? We do have some new mods. We got it right there on the screen. The big Freightliner Classic XL. This is a great little truck. It's a tough truck, but yeah, we'll get to that in a second here. Redneck Dipper, what's up, man? Hope you're doing well. Yes, good to see you guys. So just real quick, I'm not sure, my sub numbers are a little bit off. I'm about 4 short of what it says. Last night was a crazy night for subscribers. I've gotten a late start tonight, so I don't know how late we'll go tonight, but we'll try to pick up, as the title says, flatbeds, construction, and any kind of odd farm haul that we can find. We've got a few of my older Goldie, kind of the oldie Goldie trailer packs are in there. So we'll see, as we've got some of these other ones as well. We may just try to take off here and maybe do this big excavator here soon and short. So we'll see what's up, man. Yeah, man, you've been in a lot of them, Brian. What's up, Niplays Live? How are you, man? Curtis Clark. Oscar, what setup am I using? Foster Farms, what's up, man? New subscriber, well, welcome to the crew, welcome to the team, man. Glad to have you here. Be a little more direct with that, Oscar. What setup am I using? I guess you mean map set, I'm assuming. I'm going to get to all that. So as my custom here, I like to go through and just tell you at least what I've got. We've talked about mods. We've talked about what truck I'm going to be driving. Just same thing as it's been here this whole the full tilt transport series. So we do have all of Mexico in, and we also have Project West and about 4 or 5 other maps. So one thing that I have not really done very well or at all is get all the way up the coastline here. Now I don't know if I can, but I've stopped here in Ukiah is about the last place I stopped. So I want to see if I can't at least get back up in here, Reading, and maybe make a circle, maybe get some of these in here. I would love to do that. We'll just see what it is. Right now we're in Phoenix, and I'm going to hop the 10 back into California. So this will be the last full tilt transport, at least for this remaining series until we're going east tomorrow. I've got a special truck all waiting there in LA. We'll be using coast to coast. We're going east. And we've got the Volvo. So you guys are going to love that. So if you want to see that Volvo 670, we've got it. We've got it working. We've got everything running with it. We've got cargo, we've got FedEx, UPS, we've got some great stuff with that in store. So we'll make some good smooth runs out east tomorrow. So that's going to be the name of the game. Let's go ahead and let's see what we can pick up out of Phoenix. The only thing is we just want to make sure that I go west. That's the only thing. So made a life decision. Well, that's always a good thing. Hopefully there, Redneck. Hopefully that's always good, man. Pretty. Show us the cargo and we should choose. Yeah, we could probably do that, man. Well, I've been watching but never subscribed. Well, welcome to the crew there, Foster. Appreciate that, man. Glad you made that decision. So here we go. We just want to go anywhere that's going there. So we've got the asphalt miller. This thing will pull it, no problems. We've got some of the doubles down here with Walmart. We've also got these quadruple doubles. It's really not too much. We've got a tanker. And really kind of small stuff. Now we do have these doubles, which are the doubles in the game, but where are they going? They're going south, so we actually want to go, yeah, we want to go back the other way. We've got that. Yeah, this is so long. So I want to do smaller ones a little bit here. Let's see. Go big or go home. I hear that, man. All right, let's see what we've got. So we've got the Miller. That's going down to Ensenada. Don't want to go quite that far. So you may be asking, too, especially if you're just brand new here, say, well, what in the world? How's he got all this DLC in there? I've got a Euro Truck DLC that basically replaces the ATS DLC. I actually like it better. It's easier to back up. It's still the same weights, but things do they pull better. They're easier, a little bit easier to drive, and just for me, they're a little bit more fun. So, man, let's just go. I don't want to go quite that far up. Take a double. Let's see what we got here. Let's see if anything's at least going that way. Of course not. Why would it be going that way? We may just, where's this going? Okay, that's going south. That's going way far down there. All right, so tell you what, let's just, oh, shoot, man. All right, tell you what, let's do this. Let's just go to, let's fast travel to Vegas. Let's see what we've got up in Vegas, because that's actually effectively where we stopped yesterday. I was trying to see, too. I get a little frustrated with this game because they don't really give you enough. I think they ought to, like, double the amount of jobs that come into the particular areas. And I'm always weary of traveling to these garages because I'm afraid it's going to crash. And it may crash. I don't know. We'll just see. We'll see what it does. Involved with Soccer Mom's car. Well, it won't be, man. Oh, no problem there, Oscar. No problem. All right, well, there is the Freightliner XL Classic. Beautiful, 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 beautiful truck. Even looks great on the inside, and it looks even better at night. But let's take a look and a peek-see here at our Vegas freight market. We'll see what's going on here. I see you guys in chat there. Just hang on. I promise I'll get to you. Train to Farm Sim trailer. That's a nice one. Where's this? Oh, good grief, man. All right, that double-double's going nowhere fast. I don't want this. Man, wow. This is going to be one of those nights, fellas. And I want to go up this side over here. I guess we could. Where's this going? Of course, that's going south. I mean, we could pull the train. Yeah, I'm just looking to see if I can find us. If we can find us a double-double. What's this going to? Prim. Let's see what's in Prim. We got 2 tankers. Tanker would be cool, but everything's short, man. This is so typical. All right, eastward we go. Hey, what's up, Brandon Piner? How are you, man? Boot Camp Marines. Wow, man. Well, congrats there, Redneck, and good luck to you there, buddy. Oh, we have what we have because of guys like you. So thanks for your, I guess, the beginning of your service. I'll pre-thank you for that. So, all right. So I'm getting a little bit frustrated here, and I'm going to start losing people if I don't pick a dadgum load here. So let's just, let's just do this. Let's just go to LA, and let's pull what the heck we want to. Let's pull a train to LA, or the Farm Sim trailer. We could pull the Farm Sim trailer. All right, you guys, y'all pick. I'll go either way. Just let me know how you want to roll. Let me go ahead and catch up here a little bit with chat. Why does ATS run? Yes, ATS it is polished. I don't know why. It just is, man. It just is. What's up, Jerry's Projects? How are you, man? James Wormsley, what's up? Power Stroke Diesel, how you guys doing? Oh, no problem there, Daniel. Thanks for stopping in, saying hey anyways. Appreciate that. Farm Sim LOI. I know, man. Well, not Farm Sim. This is John Deere trailer. We do have one in there. Let's just take the locomotive down to LA. Why not? That seems totally legit. Why not? Take the orange trailer to match your truck. All right. So you're saying you want to take the Snyder down. Let's go to Carlsbad. Okay. All right. That's fine. I can do that light machinery there in the Schneider truck. So it'll be somewhat close. Woo! Let's see what kind of horn we got. Yeah, see how good this thing looks on the inside? Alright. Alright. What's up, Walter? How are you, man? Alright, let's just clear some stuff off here. Yeah, that was a weak horn, man. Alright, here we go. awesome, Nip. And from Las Vegas, that's right, man. Alright, so we're gonna pick us up a train. So a lot of you guys have been asking here the past, shoot, we'll just say, y'all been probably at least asking for the past week of live streams here if we can actually go east. So after today's episode, for those that are coming in, those that are joining us here a little bit late, so welcome to you. And we'll be going east tomorrow, so somewhere out of LA. We'll try to find a way to get back down to LA, because that'll be kind of where we start off and get going. So after we do that, we'll be heading east tomorrow. So we'll do us a nice little East Coast run, so I'm sure you guys are going to enjoy that. I know I am. I haven't been East Coast yet, so it's going to be a new experience for me, so that ought to be fun, man. It makes it. Do I need to put a new horn on it? I think I need to put a new horn on it. I love the backlighting here on the gauges. Actually looks like it's got that green underglow, you know, like the old, like even like, you know, I'm thinking like the old 80s models Fords, the early 90 models Fords, like they all had that same green inside car, you know. Anyway, let's see here. Making our turn here quick. All the sounds of this truck, this thing is just, it's got age written all over this thing. Oh, there goes the plane. I was looking at that plane and oh, there you go. Right. Hey, what's up, Alan Rockstar? What's up, James? How are you? Well, I think the cop cars, they honk at every single one I do, because I'm usually speeding by the time they catch me. So they usually get me before I get them. Alright, let's see. It's always the interchange that gets me here. So this is all Project. Some of this is Project West, some of this is the regular, but I do have a Vegas add-on that adds a ton of stuff. Now, the one thing I do have in here that I like to point out that's different is I do have a Real Companies mod, but it's not the one that everyone uses. It's like a totally different one. It adds in, it changes everything in here. So there's no default nothing. So default trailers are gone, default companies are gone. They give everything like a proper, everything gets like a proper, you know, whoops. There we go. Whoops, sorry about that. Everything gets a proper label, everything gets a proper company. So it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I'm not really a big fan of the trailers, so if there's a way that I could zip the trailers out of there, I certainly would. What's up, JP? How are you, man? My day's been pretty good there, Brandon. It's been busy, which is why I'm a little bit on the late end of getting streaming here. So I figured, well, what the heck, man? We'll go do one more episode here, then we'll make ourselves. We'll go east tomorrow, so that's gonna be fun. I look forward to it. Silk Road Games, what's up, man? JP, where am I headed? We're headed to wherever the cargo is going to take us. Right now, we're headed over to Los Angeles. We're going to start there and see if we can't pick up a better job over there. And thank you there, Austin Chadfield, for your sub. Appreciate that, guys. I'm getting used to not using. I'm trying not to use as much help, so I'm just got the GPSs up here in our, you know, on the top of our windshield. Listen to these sounds, dude. This is so legit. Is this where we're picking it up at? Looks like it. Yep, there it is right there in front of me. Wow, that's an orange trailer. Good Lord. Alright. Not unless, oh yeah, this is going to Carlsbad. Okay, yeah, that's fine, because I actually haven't gone here. So this will be fine. This will be fine. We'll have plenty of time. I know you guys were saying something about a train. We can definitely pull a train tonight. This truck should be able to pull it, no problem. Where did I get the truck from? I don't know that this one, the Classic XL. I'm not sure if it's on the workshop or not. I got this off one of the ATSmods.lt, I believe. I think. Well, for right now, they're all Austin, we are picking up just a Schneider, I guess you call it just a transport container. And then after that, we're going to try to pick up something a little bit better there in the LA. We just didn't, there's nothing here going, at least the way I wanted to go. Do I have a mod for engine sounds? I do, Anthony. It is called, I wish I could access the mod menu from here. It would be so much easier sometimes. But it's called Sounds and Engines Packs 2.6. And that gives me new engines and new engine sounds, stuff like the Caterpillar, the C15s. You get some of the Detroit diesels, like the 60 in there. But you get a lot of Caterpillar engines and a lot of PACCAR engines and a lot of, there's one more I can't exactly remember. But anyway, you get about 4 or 5 and you get a lot of different variations of it. So. Schneider's trucking, yeah, I know. I thought I'd actually taken this one out, but I didn't. I'm at least going to put, there we go. Let's at least do this. No stop lights, everything's a stop, everything that looks like it is a regular stop sign here. This is crazy. I'm not sure I'm digging that. No problem there, Brian. Oh yeah, Salvador, what's up, man? I do know Jeff Favinano. I've watched a good bit of his stuff. Like some of his stuff. And Squirrel does a lot of stuff here with ATS and ETS especially. But also enjoyed watching Jeff Favinano do some stuff there with X-Plane. He teams up with a guy I like to watch. He teams up with him quite a bit, and it's actually funny when those two get together. They joke around a lot. It's good. Good stuff. I actually feel like I'm really focusing in on here on the Vegas side, man. This is I'm not used to driving through Vegas. It seems like every time we get down here, the hauls really aren't that great, and I'll wind up bypassing it. Plus, you got a lot of these streets. I had to take one of the mods out. I usually go with the DP's traffic mod, and I'm supposed to be turning left here, and see, I just totally missed that. So we're just going to go ahead and stick our nose out and go ahead and take that left. Hey, what's up, Chris? How are you, man? Nice, JP. Three bucks a drink. Good lord. Will it be an ATS vid after the tomorrow's vid? Of course, man. So what we're doing is basically just pausing full tilt transport. So a lot of guys will just they'll put something up. Since you never can always decide exactly what you're going to do, I at least try to take some preparation as to what I would like to be hauling, but sometimes you just kind of get what you get, and that's just that's okay, but that's just part of it. And before I forget about it, let's make sure this is going to take us where I want to. Okay, yep, all right, we're good. Just want to make sure. All right, now we're going to get on interstate. Now, a lot of this here that you're seeing with all the roads, I mean, with this particular underpass, a lot of these billboards, especially this little Vegas little stuff they've got here on the screen, a lot of all that is all part of the Project West. And it's kind of like an add-on. So a lot of these underpasses and stuff in here, it's got a little bit more depth than what you normally do, but they take it and they've kind of built around the actual base of the game. So you'll see some elements that are the base, and you'll see some that are totally, completely new, brand new. But absolutely, I'm kind of going to miss Project West once I get out of it. I actually was back in California, just driving on my other profile where the coast to coast mod is, and I got in there and I was like, wow, this looks so different. And you don't really realize it until you actually drive this, and then you go drive over on the regular map, and it's like, wow, you can really tell the difference. What's up, Keith Weaver, man? How are you doing? Good to see a lot of fresh faces. We put on a lot of fresh face subs in yesterday, so thank you guys that came out and supported the channel here last night with your subscriptions. It's much appreciated. What I think about cab overs? I love them. I was actually going to do one today. It was the Kenworth the Kenworth 200. And I was going to put that one in, and just something went wrong when I loaded in. I don't guess I activated it, and it was kind of getting down to crunch time, and I was like, ah. So I wound up just you know, just canning this one off, and then moving with Freightliners. This was one I wanted to do. I was just trying to find a good chance to do it and a good time to do it, and I was like, oh, this is as good as any. So we'll probably use a few trucks going over to the East Coast. We won't just be in the Volvo. We'll start off in the Volvo out of LA, and then we'll go into, I don't know, I've got a couple of oldie goldies that are really nice, and then we'll just let you guys choose at the end of the stream. I'll say, hey man, what are we driving tomorrow? And you guys can tell me. I think that'll be fun. I mean, all the trucks are good. Some of them have their you know, their positive points. Some of them are negative. You know, they just don't. They're not very strong, or they don't pull very well. Whatever the general default idea they got behind the truck. So anyway, I figured, you know, you guys can choose that, and it'd be a good way to introduce just the East Coast mod. So the other thing too is I will be updating the video that goes along with that. So if you want to put in, you know, Canada Dream, which is the Canadian map, if you want to put in coast to coast, and as well as put in the Mexico map, I've got all that stuff. I'll have the links to everything, and I'll have the instructions all put down in the video. It's all recorded. So as we start tomorrow, I'll try to do my best to have that uploaded and ready to go by tomorrow night. That way you guys can check that out, especially if you want to do that the same way. And I've done that as well for those that may be here that are new into the channel, that are new into this stream, that haven't seen this series. I always want to let you know I've got a map down there. I mean, a link that links you to another video, and on that video I'll show you exactly how to take all your mods. You got download links for everything from Project West to the Mexico map to all the other editions. Vegas edition, I've got a reworked Tonopah, I've got California 50 and the Highway 99. So a lot of all of those highways that run with the I-5 and I-10, which is basically the L that leads you through California, every single one of those roads, all the highways around those are all majorly reworked from Project West. So that's why I like it so much. There's just a lot of extra in there. Plus, I'm always trying to do tips on just putting mods together. You guys got questions about anything when it comes to mods, and say, hey, how do you do this, or, you know, hey, what's this, would you do a video on that? Let me know those things, because that's something I want to do as a part of these ATS series, is do some informational mods and how I do things. So I just started yesterday working on a few things and working on a few ideas, and just kind of seeing how they played out. So be looking for those here in the next week. I should be able to upload those quite a few next week, so we'll see how those go. Alright, let's see. Yep, still going straight. Come on. Alright, just making sure I got all my ducks in a row here. Oh, the long cab. I do have the 900 long cab. I don't necessarily like it because I actually like I like doing things in the game, you know, like backing up and that kind of thing, and the 900 makes it almost impossible to do that. And the other thing too is the double trailers. I hate the way they've done the doubles. I hate it because when you pull in straight, whenever it resets you, when you pick a new job, it jams you up against the fence. I'm like, what the heck? So I thought they were going to fix all that, and they didn't. But you know. Alright, somebody wants to know where, there you go, we're pulling a Freightliner Classic XL, we're pulling just a simple container ship there from Schneider Trucking. That was the only one that was at least going this way. There's the new flares and the sun flares here with the realistic graphics mod that we're using. Yeah, Monier, we'll be doing ATS tomorrow. We're just going to be going east. So everything we're going to at least maybe go up north. Maybe we'll start at LA, go up to Seattle, and then we'll just cut it. We'll cut as far east as we can get tomorrow night. We'll be in the Volvo, the 670. A lot of people have been asking me for that one, so we'll jump up in that and take off in that. And we'll see how we do. See how far we get. You can make your own steering wheel? I doubt it. I mean, not unless you're a whiz at joystick boards, USB boards, all that kind of stuff. I do play GTA 5 whenever we've done a few things here with Raptor and the crew. We've done a few of those GTA 5 Sunday afternoon streams. We've done a few of those and it's been fun, but I don't normally play it just by myself, you know, at night. I did a lot for it on the console. I did a lot with PS4, and I just don't have it. I don't have a desire to do it anymore. What's up, Black Belt 2514? How are you doing, bud? Oh, you're talking about the, yeah, it does, Nip. It does resemble that. It's a little bit less square than the one y'all got that came in there. What was it, Black Sheep modding? Yeah, BSM modding. Yeah, it's a little bit different than that one, but I think it's probably got the same concept. They probably had to be somewhat careful since they weren't going to, you know, actually license it, so that was probably why. They probably couldn't copy it too much. Man, this is pretty. This looks really good. This totally looks legit. Oh, nice, Alan. OSC, is that also OSC also? Thanks for the subscription there. Appreciate that, fellas. Ooh, okay, I didn't expect that one to come in. So the good thing about Project West that it does add on is it adds a ton of new and updated signage for everything, which is you don't always get, depending on how some of these mods work. Thank you there, the Hiking Channel. Appreciate the subs, guys. We got 3 already in the bank here that's riding shotgun with us. There they are. 1, 2, 3. One sleeping in the back. We got room for 30 more tonight. Let's speak it. We ain't got room for 30. Yeah, we do. Who am I kidding? Of course we do. What camera mod? I'm absolutely using no camera mod whatsoever. So now I will say, you guys are going to hate me when it gets dark. But this truck has the headlights of a 1984 Freightliner Classic. It is about as bland and about as dull as it possibly could be. Not gonna lie. What's up, Perrin Anderson? Thank you, man. Appreciate that. Glad you love the vids. We always do shout outs, man. We're not too big. We can't do shout outs as long as you know. I mean, pretty much I converse and we'll try to keep up conversation with everybody as long as the conversation kind of follows along with what's going on. But other than that, yeah, man, you throw it up here in chat. As long as it applies to ATS, we can carry that conversation going. And honestly, that's what makes the live stream. If I just had to sit here and just constantly just find something to talk about for 2 hours, yeah, I can't say that I would watch it. Not gonna lie. What's up, Blue Titan? How are you, bud? Yeah, I know, Alan. It's cool, man. You can see the headlights of this thing are just dull as they can be. I am driving, yes, well, I guess it's 370. I'm not sure. It's just it's the 1984 Freightliner Classic XL. That's all I know. It's not the 2018 one, I can tell you that. It's a beautiful sunset, though. There you go, for those that want to see what it looks like. then we're back to the dimness. Oh man. Do I use Steam? I do use Steam Workshop, but I also go out and search other mod sites. I am going to be putting together a video that does. I'm going to put together a video that has everything to do with downloading the mods, how to do it. I mean, because some people just don't know how to grab mods from other places. So I'll have do a video on that, installation, activation. It's also just troubleshooting, just looking at those mods and saying, hey, will this thing work? Will it not? And then if you do get in trouble with them, you know how to kind of get yourself out and retrace your steps and kind of not really save your game or anything, but at least get to the point to where you know where you're at. You can kind of go back to it. There's a kind of a safe place to go back if you do get inside some mods and they start crashing your game up. It's all about organization, keeping everything separate and knowing what you've added in that's a part of the workshop and what's not a part of the workshop. That's the biggest thing, and I've had to learn that the hard way. Alright, so we're making a left. So this is my favorite. Yes, look at here. Be able to go across the big old bridge. We're almost to the top one. This is the next to the top. That's pretty flippin' cool if you ask me. Wow. Man, that's awesome. That is awesome. I love it when games do really cool stuff. Headlight upgrades. Well, Alan, we are going to be, y'all know how I am. We are not going to be doing this long. So once we drop this trailer off, we are going to be, we're going to be making it daylight. You know me, I don't like staying up here in the dark too long, especially not on this truck. And I really didn't even think about that for a did. It is dark, so I apologize, guys. Oh, I know, man. Gear sounds great, man. It sounds great. Anthony, no, I do not have the utility, the 3000R, I believe is what it is. I don't have that one in. I've got the doubles in from the game. I've got they come with single reefers, so there was no reason for me to have to go in and try to do another trailer mod. Yes, the 670 Monier. I think you're talking about the Volvo. You meant tomorrow. Yes. Yeah, you're right. How long have you been driving, Preston? You mean today or in just ATS in general? They can kind of get a little bit hairy. It's like this. I mean, the brights are on. I mean, that's what's crazy. But you would expect that in an 84, you know? You'd expect it. So we're almost here, so we'll jet back out here and we'll find us a quick place to grab a nap, and then we'll be good to go. It's okay, Baron. Like I said, man, as long as it pertains with ATS, you got questions, you got comments, please feel free to engage in chat. It's okay, guys. I want you guys to talk. That's what gives me something to talk about. If not, ATS gets pretty boring pretty doggone quick. And no one cares. I care. Not really. I just want people to jump in, man. That's all. That's all. Just jump in, be relevant to the conversation, and you're all good, man. Yeah, I just realized all these roads are this tight down here. So just to let you know, especially because I see we've got quite a few new faces and new people in chat here, I am running the G29 as well. The G29, I got 3 on the floor and got 6 on the table with 6 gears and 3 pedals. So we got the full 18 speed. I am running range and split here with buttons on the steering wheel. Oh yeah, I've got ETS and I love it. It just doesn't stream very well. I was trying to work on it again tonight, just trying to get back into the 1. I forget whatever they're in. I don't think it's a 1.28 update, but I'm not exactly sure. But anyway, I was trying to run on that, trying to get my mods back in order. I'm using Pro Mods. They just had a huge update. So I don't know, just kind of see how I would really love to be able to do ETS again, but just don't get the viewership on it, you know? Hey, what's up, Tim? Do I need to keep a list of mods? No, not really. Thank you there, Parent. Appreciate that, bud. Welcome to FTG United, man. Thanks for stomping in and continue your chat, man. You're all good. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, I don't really keep a list because honestly that list changes, and you know, one of the reasons is depending on what I do, and this is kind of what I want to do a video on. One of the things that I do try to do is I've learned how some of the mods populate inside the game, and I've maximized my folders to reflect those changes. So if I'm looking to carry flatbeds, and stuff like that, then I'm going to put more stuff in there that has to do with flatbeds, and I'm going to take stuff out. So that's the only thing that kind of gets me a little bit, that would get me in trouble with that, because it constantly changes. Now trucks is pretty much the standards that you see anywhere else. If you go to those mod lights, there's only a certain limited of stuff that will actually work. But whoa! Wow. Man, that was icy. We're taking that traffic mod out. Hey, what's up, 700? Not too much, man. We're just driving in a really dark area of town with a really old truck that has dim headlights. But we're going to sleep here at the top of the hill if there is a nap place. We'll drop the trailer off here and then we'll sleep, and it'll be daytime, and then we'll be able to continue on from there. Well, G27's good. I mean, anyone that's ever had that G27 loves it. So yeah, as long as you take care of it, man, it ought to last. Gas, we're good on that. Let's see. Show the mod manager. Yeah, I can towards the end, man. I don't mind doing that. I know the darkness is killing you guys. I know it is. I'm now in Carlsbad there, Monye. What's up, Hunting 922? What's up, Covers Gaming? How are you, man? Good to see you guys. We just discovered Carlsbad. Oh my god. And that's my sorry excuse for a horn in this game. I'm not sure where that came from. I'm like, I don't know anyone that's got a truck horn that sounds like that. Now let's go ahead and drop this off, and then hopefully we get something something nice. Take it oversized, we can certainly try that. Now the only thing I gotta watch out for, honestly, is whether or not this truck can actually pull it. I mean, that's literally it. We got cables there. I see we've got then we've got that over there, which is like a front end loader. I'm trying to think what else I've got. Don't look like I've got anything else down here that's heavy, so maybe one of the other places here in Carlsbad's got something. Now there's a crane. Let's see what else we got. Okay. All right, let's do this. I'm catch up a little bit now that I've gotten this going on. Oh yeah, all the time, Snow Hunter. That's why I don't really do a lot of multiplayer. It did get on my nerves because I typically tend to actually drive, fairly decent. I mean, I do speed, but I don't drive like a maniac in here. I don't know. It completely drives away the point of the game. So yeah, I mean, I typically do. I've seen it on ETS. I've seen it on ATS. I mean, it doesn't really matter where you're at. They're all the same. All right, so just looking here, don't really have much here except we've got the all-terrain crane, which is pretty cool. It's 121,000 pounds, which might be a little. Where's that going? Bakersfield. So we might can do that. Let's see what's in LA just while I'm here. There's the train, a couple of excavators there. Nothing really, nothing crazy, which is fine. Doesn't have to be crazy. I was hoping I've got a flatbed pack in here as well. I was hoping that I could bring a few more flatbeds in as well. But let's see. And we got just regular old trailers here. There's a couple of doubles there from Costco. Got my tankers in here. Now, I'm not sure if the doubles will spawn out of those or not. The ones at least I have seen, they already spawn anyway. So there's flatbed. John Deere plows. It's kind of cool. All right, let's see. San Diego, anything? Oh, see, I don't have the truck to pull that thing. Maybe we will try to see if we can actually pull that with something. The only thing I can think of is the 389 that could even come close to pulling that excavator. Let's see what we've got. Let's do this up to Bakersfield because I wanted to at least go this way and hit maybe one or two of these up there. So let's take that. Where's this going? Arizona. That's going to. That's a pretty good load there. Let's take the crane. Take the train. Oh, yeah, Perrin, it's good, man. I like it. Now, this, you know what? If you guys don't mind, shoot, I really probably need to just change trucks if we're going to do heavy hauls. Let me know if you guys mind if I switch trucks. I don't think you will, but I kind of want to. Just so that I've got enough power to pull some of these odd long. So that's going all the way up to Sacramento, which is fine. I kind of would like to... I'm going to pull something, at least a little. Here's the dozer. That's a cool one there because that's something new. You don't see some of these now. There's Transformer. These are all ETS. So if you're kind of sitting there wondering, hey, how do you have these new heavy hauls in? This is just the Euro Truck heavy haul. So I've downloaded a mod that basically replaces the ATS heavy hauls and puts the Euro Truck hauls in there. Nah, I'm good. You should do the Costco trailers. You should do doubles. Yes, we will be getting the Gold Rush there, hunting 922. We will be sporting the Gold Rush. That's going to be awesome. I'm looking forward to it. All right, so we did that one yesterday. Transformer. All right, so back in Carlsbad. Y'all want to see the 389, huh? I'm trying to think what else I got. We may switch back to the Freightliner and pull it back up. I've got some stuff up there. Let's do this. All right. All right, truck manager. Let's see. Trying to think of the. I always got the Kenworth 9. Oh, I got the 908. That's up in Sacramento. That's one of my favorite ones there. That's a good one. What else do I have? 660, 800s. Yeah, so a lot of these just don't have quite the horsepower to get it up and moving. So let's. Y'all want bring out the W? All right, so here we go. Let's do this one. Let's do this one. So this was in Tucson. So let's see, can we relocate it to LA? Yes, we can. All right, so relocate the 389 to LA, and let's go ahead and let's drive it. Is that right? So Los Angeles, yes. All right, so here we go, y'all's choice. Y'all wanted the 389, so that's what we'll roll in. So we should be able to pull quite a few heavier items with this. I just want to make sure too that we're in, because that's what I figured we'd be in Phoenix. So that's one of the hardest things to always gauge in here. All right, so now we're going to take this and we are going to flip on over to the LA garage. Fast travel there. Any day now as it loads all these trucks in. There we go. Sweet. Rocking and a rolling. Well, not Xbox, but I have tried it with the PS3 control. I mean the PS4 controller, and it's you gotta. There's some settings you gotta weasel around in there. So. All right, here we are back in LA. Let's take a look at our freight here. Let's see what we've got. Oh, of course, and all that just went away. Just phew. That's going to Mexico. And this is the problem we ran into yesterday. Everything was going in the wrong direction. And unfortunately, you would think LA would be a great place to pick up some trailers, but nope. So it's going to Tijuana. Everything's going south, and it's a stupid trailer going. And that's going all the way. Propane. Let's see what's in Oxnard. Ooh. Pipeline. Oh, man. There you go. All right, so there we go. Some doubles, Costco's. That's going up to Fresno. We definitely can pick up something in Fresno. That's good. Let's do that. All right, well, good you like chat. Yeah, it's... I almost want to do one thing right here while I'm over here. Let me do this. There we go. All right. There we go. Let's see, one thing I want to... Alright, there we go. Hey, what's up, Active Mods? How are you, man? Welcome to anybody here that is new here to the channel, new to anything that's going on here with FTG. If you've never picked up a live stream here before, welcome to you. Chat is open there for everybody to throw their own 2 cents in here, as long as we keep it all about ATS and keep it friendly and respectful for everybody. That's really your only rule. Just come in here and have a good time, enjoy yourself. Need more coffee. Well, finally hit the daytime, so now we've got the proper lighting here of the trucks. So now we've got some headlights and everything else if it gets dark on us. I kind of forgot about that on the Freightliner. It's kind of a shame. Hey, what's up, Owen Roll? No, this is PC. They don't really, they're going to be pulling the spin tires, which is similar in some regards, but it's another driving simulation. But it's when we come to the consoles, but yeah, this one won't be. This is PC only. Yeah, we could pick it up again. There was a couple of these bigger, heavier hauls that I wanted to grab since we were here. But unfortunately, that thing just doesn't have the same horsepower that I really would like to have. Because a lot of people want to see, you know, somebody pulling the big heavy hauls. Like that excavator's 200,000 pounds. Like this thing will pull it, but when you go down the hill, it'll outrun you. I need to double check too. Trailer brakes. That's the other thing I need to check. Settle down here. I don't want the jittery going on. Hey, what's up, Jacob? How are you, man? Alright, so let's get a good look here of the truck. Thank you there, Alan. Appreciate that. I hear they're active mods. Yes, I've been looking. Finally made a decision on mine. So, you know, as I've said here in the past couple, there's two really good options, and that was the one from eBay and the other guy from A+B Software. Those are about the two best options for this. There was another one that was like from CSIO Tech. And they basically stole money from my mom was getting it for me for a birthday gift, and they took all the money and never went back and never said anything to her, never replied an email, never returned a phone call, nothing. So I mean, we're just kind of left assuming that they've just taken the money and they've ran with it. They processed the card, but it's been like 4 weeks, no, 5 weeks. Hey, Active Mods, thanks there for the buck, man. Appreciate that. Always nice you guys to do that when it comes in. So appreciate that. Whoops. Going to A11. There we go. Better than a motorcycle. Oh, wow, man. Yeah, that's crazy there, Bert. I tell you what, man, you know, there was some stuff this weekend that happened. I don't know what happened this past weekend. I know YouTube did an update, but I tell you, every time they do a big update like that, man, it always shakes. Because, you know, I mean, we especially me, I can't speak for everybody, but I put a lot of time into what I do and trying to put some thought into, you know, even ATS, as simple as it is, you know, I put stuff in there just to see, you know, what are things going to look like, what are some of the things that I'm going to be wanting to do? What kind of hauls do I need to do? What kind of trucks am I going to drive? Where do we want to go? What's going to be the theme? Do I have the graphics ready? I mean, you know, I have all my stuff ready for the stream, the music. I mean, everything is going on. And then, you know, YouTube does an update, takes 800 subs from you, you know, then comes back again, and then you've got, you know, like 8 people watching after an hour when you just had, you know, 50 the night before. Like, I don't understand those things that YouTube does, but it's just one of those. It's part of the beast, you know. You just got to deal with it. But I know there's been quite a bit of frustration between some other people that I know just in the YouTube world over the past week. Just about this whole update's just, man, it throws a kink in everything. I mean, there's some great stuff for you, the viewer, but man, it always scares us because they don't tell us nothing. They don't say anything. I'm like, you know, it would be nice if y'all just gave us a heads up, man. Triples, no, but there is a guy that added in a mod for triples. So I guess the triples mod, he downloaded it and it basically codes over and allows the triples to be drawn everywhere on the map. Because right now, I only think there's like 1 or 2 places that you can get the triples in ATS. I may be wrong about that, but it's kind of like the doubles in Euro Truck. The only place that they allow them is in the Scandinavian DLC, because in the real world, that's the only place you can take doubles. You don't have doubles in France and Germany and Belgium and all those other countries. So the only place you could use them was the Scandinavian DLC, which kind of sucks, but that was the way they decided to roll with it. So. Oh, Champ Pros, Jacob. All right, yeah. Thanks for letting me know, man. All right, so we're basically bobtailing it over to Oxnard. I think it's where we're going. Just double check. That's not even gonna tell me where my thing's going. Yeah, we'll be there in just a few minutes, and I think that's where we're gonna pick up our heavy load there. That's why we're in the 389. So if you're curious why we're out of the Freightliner, that's the reason. It's a good container truck, but it's not very good on anything else. And it really, didn't feel like I could pull a job anywhere. So unfortunately. I get that chat froze here just a minute. Let me get pulled in here to the Ocastico. We'll get some doubles out. Let's see what's going on here. Alright. Hey, what's going on, Mr. AK? How are you, dude? Hope you're doing well. Thanks for coming in and saying hey, man. Appreciate that. Alright. So the good thing about the business mod that I have takes everything. So you do still have Walmart and FedEx, but it takes like the mining, it takes Costco. I forget what it changed that out of, like the 421 print changes it to Vista print. All the trailers match, and obviously you can see you've got Costco trailers in here. Some of the stuff I don't really like. Some of it's pretty lame. But I guess the guy that did the mod, I mean, he did what he wanted to do on it. So more power to him. Let's just take these two. Yeah, let's just take them. Oh, you can do FedEx and UPS. It'd be nice to have a, yeah, we'll take the doubles. Why not? We're in no apparent, we're no apparent rush for this one. All right, good. I'm glad to save those. Good deal. Dark Pickles Trucking Company, mod or no? Yes, of course, all mods. Now the doubles here aren't. If that's what you're asking. Now everything else is the maps mod, the sky colors are mods, vegetation's mods, mountain textures, road textures, pretty much everything else is a mod. But the doubles are actually part of the base game. Alright, so let me do this and we'll hook that up. And let me go ahead and I'll refresh chat for you guys so that updates. I thought I did that before, but for whatever reason it didn't keep it. And it looks like YouTube's going to pull its thing, so it will eventually update at some point. I don't know when, but yeah, at some point the chat will come back. So sorry about that, guys. That's what happens sometimes. All right, now here we go. Come on now. I swore I hit the T key. There we go. I guess I got out of the game too early. Alright, so there we are. 389. That's it. Yeehaw. Beast of a truck, I do know that. Yeah, Wakanda. Yeah, it's Viper's 389. I've got a few other things. I can't remember. The LEDs come out of a truck, and because the truck is above the 389, then it allows me to put the parts off of it onto here. It doesn't work like that for all of them, but for this one it does. So I kind of wish more trucks operated that way. It'd be better to mix and match your stuff and get the truck you want. Resting for a sun drop. Alright, now we're good. Well, you don't have to type, Aaron, man. Just hang out, dude. It's alright, man. You got something clever to say or something good to say, then throw it up there. Other than that, man, don't worry about it. It is all good, man. Oh my God. Oh man, I can understand that, dude. Yeah, it would be. It's hard to not play with the steering wheel, man. I tried doing the mouse. I tried doing a controller, like a handheld controller. I tried doing a few other things, man. I just couldn't do it. Got the wheel back, got the pedals and the shifter and everything going, and yeah, man, it was good. I really couldn't imagine going back and doing away with it now. You should have kept on to that G27 or sold it, or I hope you sold it. You got some money, man. G27s are freaking going for a lot of money on eBay. Good brakes, yeah, man. What's that MP? AT? Yeah, what you saying there, Snow Hunter? ATS, what's at MP ATS? I have no idea what you're talking about there, man. I think you're maybe asking me what about ATS, the multiplayer? I don't even know if the multiplayer's up. I don't think it's up and operational yet with ATS or ETS since the update. They were kind of like just left it completely open and it was like, yeah, we'll get to that later. We gotta go. What am I transporting? We got doubles here from Costco. Nothing fancy. I was really wanting to try to haul some of this more construction-oriented stuff, but you know, as it always is, no matter how many times you nap, and doesn't matter how many times you reprioritize your mod list, it's not one to throw what I really wanted to ride tonight, and that's kind of unfortunate. But I would hope in you know, new games coming in, there'd be some kind of a developer add-on that would allow you to haul what you want to haul. I mean, especially if you want to do recordings or you want to do some. I understand the realism of it all. Thank you there, Shadow Viper. Appreciate the subscription there, bro. Much appreciated. I guess we'll get in the truck lane here. ATS is up. Okay. Alright. Interesting.
See, there's what we're rolling. Viper's 389 with the Costco wholesale reefers, double reefers. I realized those were reefer trailers when we took off with them. I've got some nasty red light in here. I hate that I put that in there. I didn't mean to. I'm like, oh man, this looks terrible. So evidently one of these truck mods gives you an ability to have something, have a little bit of ambient lighting inside your truck. Yeah. Maybe I like it if it was white. It just looks pink, and it's probably supposed to be red. Okay, I see a multiplayer updated. Alright, yeah. I honestly don't ever do multiplayer. I mean, because you always wind up running into a bunch of junk on there. And, you know, I just don't drive that way. So I would much rather just mod the heck out of the game and just enjoy it myself with pretend that these cars around me are, you know, people. I mean, it works fine for me. I actually enjoy that, so. Costco sells coffins. Yes, they do. Costco's is like the Sam's Club for one of the other box stores. It's kind of like a Sam's Club, like a really big, cheaper Walmart, but they sell everything out of bulk most of the time. But you get everything from a coffin to a pack of cigarettes to a lumberjack T-shirt to a TV to a 400, a count of 400. I don't even know, something in bulk. Yeah, 1218. Yeah, that's what it is here. It's 1220. Barely hear my voice. Yeah, I mean, I cut it back just a couple notches here, but it might be just the 389. Man, this is a little bit louder. The engine on this thing's a little bit louder. I'm kind of chill tonight too. I'm not really, all jumping up in everybody's face tonight, begging for subscriptions and all that other stuff. I had a good night a couple nights ago, and I just literally ran in here tonight with my pants around my waist. So, well, that may be going too far. Just trying to get everything filed in, get your graphics, get everything going. It's just one of those things that happens every now and again. So I thought I was prepared. Then I got in here and was like, oh crap, I hadn't done this, I hadn't done that. So I sit back enjoying this. So just to let you know, we'll be going east tomorrow. So we got another whole new profile here with another jam pack full of mods that we'll be changing trucks. We'll be changing maps. We've got all new stuff going in. So we'll be making a whole new run here, going east. So we'll do some kind of an East Coast something. I don't know where we'll start. We'll just kind of see where the jobs take us. And if we can't, then we'll just take whatever the heck we want to, wherever the heck we want to take it. That's kind of how I've become to be with ATS, because they don't seem to want to cooperate on the jobs. So it seems like whenever I want to get out there and actually stream, it's like ATS says, you know, we think you need to do containers tonight, and that's what you need to stream. So that's what we get stuck streaming, you know. I would love to do tankers, but I've not seen one double tanker since we started tonight. And it's the highest thing on my priority list. But yeah, it's not going to let me have it. But that's the way it goes. I've got the 1080 Ti, so I got the 11 gig. Oh, I'm glad I didn't see that. Glad I didn't see that, Alan. If Alan said TMI, if Michael says, yeah, it probably was TMI. There we go. There we go. Couldn't figure out which one is turning my brights off. Yeah, well, you know, I would say fortunately, AK, for what we play in a lot of these games, we don't really need that. I just got it for the Ford. Mainly mine was for X-Plane. You know, if you're going to do X-Plane or the flight sim stuff, you really got to try to invest a little extra in that. Had it just been me doing ATS, Farm Sim, ETS, those kind of sim games, I probably wouldn't have gone with it either. That's the only reason I did. That's not what a classic looks like. What's up, Nick Covington? Yeah, well, it's just the way that it came in the store. So this is Viper's 389. So we've got a few things that I liked in here. So it's got the older dashboard in it. If you're talking about the Freightliner Classic, then that was the very beginning truck in the beginning stream, and then everyone in chat here wanted me to roll in the 389, so that's what we did. So now we're in doubles. Alright. I'm dying one of these days to go to like the airport. There's an airport down, I can't remember exactly which side it is, but you actually get to drive it. Maybe this is it. One of these is like driving into the back end of an airport. It's cool. Glad they deleted that. Whoa. Not good. Oh, there's the big pipe. I like hauling that big. I like hauling the pipe there. It's a cool trailer there. There's another one that's even bigger than that. I like it probably just more. All right. Let's see, y'all. What you got for me? What you got? Shoot. Alright, so I'm gonna have to fast travel because it's gonna jam me up against the fence. This kind of stuff right here is what ticks me off when game makers and developers do a DLC and then they pull doubles and then they put the box way down here, because what happens is when I put if it accepts the load here, even if I hit start or enter and I get all the trailers set in here, it's going to jam me up against this wall and I'm gonna have to reset in the shop. Every single time this is what happens. Might get lucky though. Parents says get a different truck. No, I'm going to roll. We'll roll one more because I really want to do something heavy. That was the whole point of getting a 389, and we got stuck with those little small doubles. So if we get Fresno here, ooh. Yeah, I know that thing won't even pull that. Okay, there we go. Let's do that. Concrete beams, 112,000. So we're definitely going to need the little bit extra horsepower on that one. What else we got? Cables. We got these, which are very light. in what else we got? All right, yeah. So let's do the. I don't believe I've actually done the concrete beams. Let's roll those. Once we get up here to Sacramento, we'll transfer another truck up. Maybe we'll roll back to the Freightliner and we'll do some smaller stuff. I've got flatbeds in there, but they're not really populating that much. So it depends on the way the mod's set as to its refresh rate inside the game. So, you know, if you do wind up seeing one or two, you might not see any more than that. You might only see one or two per city. When the heavy hauls, it's a DLC content, so people pay for it. They're going to put it in there a little bit more, so then people want to see that. So, all right, let's see if I can actually weasel up out of here. Barely. We did it though. All right. Sometimes it doesn't happen that way, Nick. Depends on where you're at, what the drop-off point is. Because even if you can pull it in there, even if, see how many, I didn't even see that pipe. Let's just see where that pipe's going. If we can, we'll just pick it and take it. It's probably going down the bottom of Mexico. Yeah, close enough. Just do a heavy. Well, that's what we're going to do. 112,000 pounds there of concrete beams. Yeehaw. Let's see here. Let's maybe we can find us a little place here we can grab a nap too, get it back to daytime. Now, I've really done pretty good at keeping y'all in daylight for the live streams. It seemed like every time we used to stream, it was always neither. We'd always be sitting there riding in neither the dark of night like we are now, or it would be it'd be raining during the day. And I don't think in the past couple of days, man, I don't think we've actually seen any of that. So, well, thank you there, Perrin. Appreciate that, man. I am appreciative of your enthusiasm tonight. Well, thank you there, game. Appreciate that, AK. You guys are nice. Appreciate that. Well, when you're as big as PewDiePie, then you can't play anything you want to. You can't always do that as a young YouTuber just starting out, trying to figure out where your base is. And what's up, Hayden Kenny? Thank you for the sub, man. Appreciate that. Much appreciated there. Hope you continue to enjoy the channel here. And like I was saying, you know, it's hard sometimes just as a beginning YouTuber, because YouTube likes to see that you're pulling the certain numbers that it files you as, and if you don't pull those, then they say, I guess he's on the decline. You know, you always see like YouTubers that are doing really good, some that are kind of trending, and some that are kind of just steady Eddie. And it's weird because I've been in every single one of those positions, and it's a weird feeling to be in, knowing that you're kind of under pressure for certain content. And I mean, it's it's just the nature of the beast with YouTube. It just is. I don't know. There was, of course, if I had my way, there would be a lot. There'd be a lot more things I'd rather do with it. Well, thanks, man. Yeah, that'd be pretty awesome. One of these days, as long as I keep going. I love my accent not being racist at all. Well, thanks, man. Appreciate that. It's kind of weird, but okay. It's a good old North Carolina accent for you. Down here where the real Confederate racists live. I'm not one of them, so don't be mad at me. Hey, what's up, Hayden? How are you, man? Hope you're doing well. Thanks for the sub, by the way. Well, you guys are too kind. Appreciate that. there's us a nap place. Catch us that nap. It'll be about 7 in the morning, so we will be good to ready to rock and roll. We might lose that load. Actually, if we sleep here. 5 minutes. Where is this thing? Good gravy. Oh, okay. All right, let's go pick up the concrete beams first, and then we'll come back and we'll sleep. How about that? That way we don't lose it, because I know if we put it in there, we're going to lose it. Yes, Nick, I am going to be moving to X-Plane. I've been working on a couple of things here. I'm still working on getting my yoke and pedals. I had yoke and pedals from CH Throttles, and I lost something happened to them. I guess I fried the boards in them and did something. So I'm looking to replace both of those. I'm trying to find a good deal on eBay. And I've got a complete pedestal base here that I've been working on programming here just in my free time. Trying to work with a couple different planes and get those set and ready to go, so whenever we do some X-Plane live streams, we'll have that. So should have cameras as well. I've got one already, and I'm looking to maybe purchase another one of those Logitechs or something. I know they've got some pretty decent ones. Got a couple of buddies that have those, and they look really good. So as long as the internet can keep up with all that, then you know, we'll do it. We'll put it on stream, because I really wanted you guys to be able to see that as we're live streaming and see what I'm looking at, see what I'm messing with, and it not just be, you know, kind of wonder what he's doing behind the curtain. What processor do I have? It's the i7 7700. What happened to full tilt? 386. I have no idea what happened to full tilt. I'm full tilt. And what's up, Jordan? How are you, man? Alright, here are concrete beams from the Cat dealer. Didn't realize Caterpillar was gotten into concrete beams, but alright. Yeah, let's see this. Looks like there's more stuff now. I think that's right in front of us. It's not really a big load, but it's a heavy one. So, see, there's. Oh, you want me to pull the train? Train's got to be more. Oh man, we could. I've tried pulling an excavator. It's funny. It's pretty good as long as you're not going down a hill or up a hill. But you can pull it on straight land, and it works actually quite well. But I do like the locomotive. Y'all want to hear you want to do the train? What's up? Is that Sabdiel Sierra? What's up, man? Lurking mods. Yeah, he gonna pull a train. We can pull a train. Y'all guys wanted to see that earlier, so let's do it. May I ask you, where'd you get a train? Well, I've got a mod that allows me to use the ETS Heavy Haul. Allows me to use that here on ATS. So what it does is it substitutes the ATS Heavy Haul DLC and puts the Euro Truck in there. I actually like the Euro Truck Heavy Haul and the Euro Truck High Power DLC way better than anything that they put out for ATS, unfortunately. So. Rider skins? No, I don't know that I've ever seen a rider skin. All right, where are we going? All the way in the back here. All right, here we go. So we're going to have to. We'll pull up to this, and then we're going to find somewhere that we can pull in and grab a nap. That way, you guys can see all this in the daylight. Actually, it's pretty cool. Need to aim my mirror in a little bit so I can actually see. Kabonk. Hey, what's up, Raylan? How are you, man? Yeah, the train. Alright, here we go. This thing will pull it, too. And you gotta watch when you're coming down the hill, this thing will run off from you. That actually looks really good. Oh, you know what? Let me look at this right quick. I did this the other day, and the train beat me down the hill. Let's just say that. So I want to make sure. I want to make sure that I put something on as a. Do we have a trailer? Okay, we do have a trailer brake, and there's nothing there. So all right, let's do this button here. So that one's that. Views.
Headlights. Okay. All right. Just making sure I've got all this. All right. Yeah, I think I'm good. Because that might be what I need going down the hill. All right. Let's just test it here and make sure it works. Yeah. Wow. Okay. All right. Let's jam up there. Yep. Already done that. Gaming Farmer. We already got the axle down. I guess as much as it can be, she's locked and loaded. Feel every single wheel. Alright. Yeah, Nick. It was one that wasn't important. Yeah, I saw that. Man, this thing is heavy. Alright. I'm just going to take a stab here, but I think the tandem axle that I have, I may need to pull that in the shop. Because the tandem axle that I have is like lifting the back of my truck up. So I wonder if I've got a wheel on there that's too big. That's what I'm kind of thinking. Oh, see, she put. Oh, yeah. Alright, we're good. We made it down the hill. Woo! Hey, what's up, Steven? How are you, man? Yes, sirree. Let's see, cause I want to see if. Okay, good. So we're going to actually pass the shop here in Fresno, and we're going to pass the sleeping place there right outside the shop. So let's see. I may look and see if I can do something else with the tag axle on this, because it's obviously not the right. It's not the right size. Like my wheel is too big, so whenever the tag axle goes down. Whenever it goes down, it basically pushes the back two tires up. So I'm gonna have to do something with that one. I can't keep that going. All in the door, I hear you, man. All right, so we'll give you guys a good look here of our locomotive. Uh-oh. And that's why you're not supposed to drive in third person backwards. Man, that's awesome. Love that. Alright, so the good thing about this, that we do have, the good thing is that we have all four of these axles in the back all turned, so you don't really have to worry about swinging it out too wide, because those tires kick in and they spin you off the whole entire way, so it's really not that bad. You can see them right now, they're turning already. And so that wasn't bad at all. And I'll be able to back this thing, whip it right back into the, be able to whip it right into shape. I see you there, Hayden. Have a good one, bud. I like the wind. Now the wind turbine, there's one there that's they got one wind turbine that is in, I want to say, ETS. There's a little download page. I think it's off the mod hub. Well, not the mod hub, but the workshop. And it is pretty slick, and I love it just because it's ridiculously long. I love it. It's such a challenge. I don't really care if you got the weight. That really doesn't bother me as much as long as you've got. See, that should work. I don't understand why that doesn't. This is 8.4. We could go the steered route. understand. Because, see, I've got these on here, and that they were all the same, so I don't understand why it shouldn't make a difference. That's what I don't understand. It's 8x4 steered lowered. So maybe if we do this, let's just try this. If it doesn't work, it's not a big deal. It's not the end of the world. What's up there, Charles Brown? Thanks for the sub, guys. Appreciate that. I would say I've just totally slacked off tonight, so I do apologize for that. Let's see. Yeah, so we could go that with the steered route. We'll be able to tell if it pops it up. Then if it pops that sucker up, then we'll know it right off the bat. All right, let's go. Oh, I know what I need to do. I need to find that red light and zilch that sucker out. Let's see. That's probably in the interior, maybe. All right, I'm just looking for. I've got. Thank you there, Nick Covington. Appreciate that sub, man. Glad to see you new guys jumping in today. Much appreciated. All right. All right, let's find it. Let's find it. There's all the light slots. Don't need that. Okay, there's that. Roof lights, cab light. There we go. All right, that needs to go away because I don't want that. Now, there we go. Now we're cooking. Yeah, you're exactly right there, Perrin. Definitely not designed to do that. Thank you there, the Gaming Farmer. What's up, man? Appreciate the subs, guys. I'm going to get 2650 tonight. That's great. All right, let's see what this does, because what I want to see. Oh, that's perfect. See, what happens is when this axle goes down, it was pushing the other two up. And right now it looks like it's settled. Yeah, see, it sets right in like it's supposed to. And this is a steerable one, which is even better. So I like that. Let's do that again. Cover spots in a cube chicken box. Alright, let's see. Do this so I can see around the corner. So now let's go ahead and see if we can just pull straight up here. Let's grab us a nap and then we'll be back in the daytime. Driving a real truck, dude. I would love to drive a real truck. I mean, besides, you know, the one I drive at home. Come on, come on. There we go. All right. We'll probably be late on the delivery, but that's okay. Yeah. Customer expects a delivery very soon. I'm sure they do. There goes a nice John Deere. Oh, that's just cool. I don't care who you are. That's good. Good stuff. Hey, yes, Nick. I will be tomorrow. So, yeah, we've got a lot of guys watching. So, if you guys are interested, I'm going to be going east tomorrow. So, we've had a lot of guys. I've been staying in here in Project West. Been doing a lot of things here with Mexico and some other, you know, various map mods and whatnot. But I'm going to be moving east, out east tomorrow. So, we're going to take off from LA. We got a brand new truck here. We're going to take off and then we're going to go east. And then we're going to do something over there. We're going to go Maine to Florida, drive around and hit as many places there as we can. So if that's something that interests you, come back tomorrow and we'll be supporting that tomorrow. I usually try to go every night. That doesn't always happen. But I always try to give you at least a little bit of forewarning on YouTube so you can go back to the main page, look and see if I've uploaded. I usually do try to schedule in my next live stream at least 30-40 minutes in advance. I don't always make that, but I try to. So you can always check back there and see what's up, see if anything's up there and updated,
And then obviously make sure, if you want to keep up with it, make sure that bell's notified, or make sure the bell is checked so you'll be notified if I do go live. Other than that, man, you know the drill. Right there. Woo. Man, that'd be nice. Oh, what do I do in real life? I'm a woodworker. So I got a couple things I do. This is part-time. You know, trying to do as much of YouTube as I can. I am trying to do this for maybe not a living or a job. If it ever works into that, fine. It's not a big deal if it doesn't. But if it does, then you know, works into something that I can say, hey, this completely supports, you know, something. So maybe this is one I put into my kids' college. You know, I mean, I don't know that I've got aspirations here to be a gazillionaire. I don't think that's going to happen. But if it winds up making a little bit of change here and there, if I put that back into the kids' college, then that'll be good for me. Especially if I can use it to upgrade PCs, or you know, buy some new parts, or even do some really cool giveaways. I mean, you know, those kind of things are. You know, I've been burned on a couple of giveaways before, and that's why I don't really do them anymore. So, you know, that's kind of the name of the game on that one. Especially using my own money for that. So it's different if I'm using community money to put into giveaways and that kind of thing. I just generally don't ever go that route. So if anybody's ever got questions about that, especially if you're new, I hope that pretty much answers that. No, just upgrade at some point. You know, at some point, you know as well as I do, man. This PC will be, you know, 2 years old, and I'll be looking at getting something. It might be upgrade monitors. You know, I was trying to think on here. The only thing that I really didn't upgrade, and I kind of wish now that I had, that was the solid state hard drives. That's the one thing that I wish I'd upgraded a little bit more. Those things are just so freaking expensive, and storage will get cheaper as it gets older. So hopefully it won't be a big upgrade. Yep, Aaron, I've got a whole Caterpillar crawl there. It's all West Coast from Mexico all the way up north to Seattle. Actually, no, we went all the way into Canada. That was a pretty cool one. So we did cats on about we did the 389, we did the 900, we did the Kenworth. I want to say we did the Freightliner, the FLB Harvin edit truck, and I think we also did the Kenworth K200, I believe. Everything we could find with a cat, you know, a cat skin on it, man, we put it in there. What's up, Cool Boy Films? How are you doing, man? Yeah, what's up, Federico? Is that the Garnica or Garnica? And so we're still running the 389 Peterbilt here with Vipers. This is his mod. And we've got the trailer pack in there that allows us to pull the Euro Truck DLC heavy haul stuff as the ATS heavy haul. So definitely cool stuff. You can't go too fast because it will outrun your truck down the hill. It doesn't pull too bad. Let's see, the weight on this is 136,000 pounds. So it's definitely got a little beef behind it. Can you have your PCO? Oh, great, yeah. No. Well, and that's true. I mean, you can, and like I said, you know, that storage always gets cheaper and cheaper as years pass. You know, it used to be a terabyte of you know, just regular standard hard drive space was like, you know, a couple $100. Now you can get 2 terabytes for nothing. And they're pretty fast. You know, they're not solid state, but see, that's the X-Plane works best off of the solid state. And I don't know now, you know, with scenery, most of those airports can be anywhere from, you know, 300, 500 meg in airports. So if you've got 26,000 airports in X-Plane at your disposal, if you start adding in custom scenery, man, you're gonna fill that SSD up with quickness. Alright, sounds good, Alan. Good to see you as always, bud. We'll see you in the next one, hopefully. Yeah, you're saying my last name. I actually said both of it, Garnica or Garnica. You had to let me know if it was 2 for Garnica, because I said it both ways. Yeah, thank you there, Perrin. Yeah, cool boy. I'm driving the Vipers 389. And once we get up to Sacramento, we can switch up a truck. Now that we've pulled something especially like the Locomotive. It actually doesn't pull it too bad. I'm actually kind of surprised. Even 45 to pull it a Locomotive. It does a lot better than that one mod I had. When we had that Union Pacific mod, that one was terrible. Yeah, it's a pretty odd question there, Snow. but it gave me a laugh. I don't know, man. Watching more what you eat, man. Smaller portions and exercise. I mean, it's going to pretty much get you to the point, I think, where you might be able to see something. But you just gotta. I have to do it, man. I have to do it too. I mean, I'm not a big guy, but I mean, as I get older, I do less working out, less stuff outside, and I'm less active. And that activity, man, it kills you. Eat less, work out more. Is it 3? Is it 26? Yeah. There you go. Drink water, no sugar. That's a good one. Turn into late night self-help sessions with FTG and ATS. Hey, what's up, Bobby Dyer? What's up, man? Hey, FTG from Georgia. What's that OTR? What's OTR truck driver? I want to say over the something. Dad bod. Yeah, that's it, man. Daddy duties and dad bod. That's it. You always tell the dad when he's at the pool. Oh yeah, he's a dad. That's a dad bod. Remember to go out here and get a good look at the boss lock locomotives. Hey, we got a train horn to boot. Hey, what's up, TJ? Thanks for the sub, man. We got all kind of train horns going off there. I bet. What would you do if you were riding in the passing lane here, right? The slowpoke lane. Ooh, am I gonna make clearance? Okay, alright. We had more about 3 feet. We're good. Alright, Garnica, alright. Frederico Garnica. Nice. Yeah, what'd you do, man? If you're just chilling in your truck, riding in the passenger lane, just chilling. Truck with a locomotive just goes by blowing her train horn. Over the road, okay, long haul flatbed truck. Awesome, man. Always good to put people that actually do the real life job with the simulation guy, because I'm always bouncing questions off people, I'll see people come in and I'll have a question and I'll just straight up answer them. I'll ask them, like, hey, what's the difference between this and this? And just because I want to know, I want to be informed. So don't be surprised, man, if I call you out one stream. It's like, hey man, what the heck's this? What does this do? You can enlighten us all. But it's always cool though when you do that. It's cool with Farm Sim. Did that and met a lot of people that actually do it in real life. So they're kind of being able to provide the real life in the real world atmosphere. Kind of the answer to the question. And the same with trucking, and the same way with doing anything with X-Plane. I mean, oh boy, trailer brakes, trailer brakes. Jake brake it all the way into town. Nice. Yes, Perrin, the Eclipse was awesome. I thoroughly enjoyed that. That was definitely a highlight right there. 10-4, be happy to answer questions. All right, man. Yeah, there you go. That's a good one there, Nib. What's the biggest thing you've pulled? That could go in many ways, but we'll keep it in trucks and trailers. Well, I can half answer that one. That's because it's named after, it's actually called the Jacobs brake instead of the Jake brake. It all has to do about engine compression is what actually slows the vehicle down. The retarder is exhaust compression, using the exhaust to slow it down and compressing it. And then the engine braking is using the compression of the engine to do the slowing down, which is why you get those nasty backfire pop, 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 pop. I know Bear told me that one, so you'll have to let me know if I did okay on that one, Bobby. There you go. Look at there. It's all coming together. Yeah, man, this is a great game. This is a great game. I mean, anybody that's looking and say, hey, man, what kind of mods are you running? I mean, how do you get the game to look like this? I mean, my game doesn't, my skies don't look like that, or this doesn't look like this. You know, pop that question up there in chat, man. I'll be glad to help you guys. Tell you where I do get some of my stuff, what kind of mods I am using, or at least tell you where to look for it. Sometimes I always do, especially if I say that I'm going to put them up there, and I always try to remember to put them up in the descriptions after the video, but I don't always remember. So if there's ever a time that I don't, you can't find it, just leave a comment on those to the videos, you guys. I will be more than happy to throw, because I mean, all the stuff that I'm using, it's all free, it's all there and readily available for you to use as well. It's not like it's secret and, you know, it's part of my own personal stash. It's you know, it's there for everybody to use. Alright, let's see if this thing can actually pull this thing up. Come on, baby. Oh, she's slowing down, she's slowing down. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh, we're slipping. Yo! Come on, baby, come on. There we go. I didn't really think I was going to get that one. Well, we got it. I most certainly can do that, Nick, and I've actually got that planned. So one of the things that I want to do, or at least a couple of the things what I want to do, is I want to do some things where I teach you guys at least what I know about better prioritizing your mods and keeping after you blow the engine in the live stream. Just kind of how to best do that, because for me that was the hardest thing. For the most part, mods that work and mods that conflict are pretty easy to find out. You know, if you know, it's always hardest right after an update. That's always the time it's hard, because you don't really know exactly what updates are really kicking you out. Especially if your game keeps crashing, you got to keep going back into it. But once you get something, it's best to just leave everything that's there, leave it there, unless you want to trade down trailer mods or whatever, which is what I typically try to do. I'll try to take out all the trailer mods I can and do something else. But that's just me. But I want to do a couple videos where we do actually take a look at that and take a look at better prioritization, and then just how to get those mods out from the different sites safely. Let's go through, you know, the whole excuse me, the whole ad block process and adding extensions onto your browser that just better protect you and keep all the adware and the malware and all that other kind of crap out of there. Because that's something that for most people is a little bit intimidating. When you go in there and you're just riddled with just adware, it's a little intimidating. So. Young Guns Reviews. How did I get? Whoops! And here's my turn. All right, now this is usually where it leaves off without you. I do have a trailer brake now, so let's see if that works. Oh, yes, it did. Nice. Okay, wow, that actually worked. Whoops, wow, worked maybe a little too good. I might have to take that down just a notch or two. Alright, let me let this, let me get on the new road here and then I'll catch up there and chat. There we go. Alright. What was I always going to say? Young Guns asked me some. Oh, so the Freightliner. Go to atsmods.lt. Go to trucks. It'll be the top one. It was just here recently updated for 1.27 maybe. But you can't miss it. It's the white. It's the Classic XL. It's like version 4.3 maybe. So you guys want to, what we'll do afterwards, especially when we got quite a few more guys here that win the first, let's switch back to the Freightliner here in Sacramento. Once we make our delivery here with the train, let's switch back to the Freightliner just so we can kind of feature that with a couple of loads here at the end. And I may go back to my profile and just take a peek and make sure that I've got multiple trailer mods in there besides the containers. I'm kind of almost wanting to think that maybe I don't, but we'll take a peek here and see what's going on. Yes, we can do that, Monier. That's kind of was my plan. So. This trailer brake actually works really good. A little too quick, a little too strong, but other than that, it works good. Yeah, Delta, we can do that. I've been kind of putting off because my setup now is a little bit temporary, and I hate pulling all that stuff out because there's quite a few things that I kind of get up on the desk and get things ready, and I would like to have that set up and mounted with a proper, streaming microphone that's attached off a hinge to the wall or something like that. So I'm going to be moving into a little bit more of a permanent streaming location here in the house. So I'm hoping maybe I can do it there. So at some point, whether it's a wheel and face cam or a combination or thereof, X-Plane is the same way. I've got a nice pedestal base here that I got from GoFlight Incorporated, which is a aftermarket. They do a lot of generic stuff for airplane, X-Plane, flight simulator add-ons. So I'm going to be using that and using the cam for that as well, so you guys can see what I'm doing here, just behind the scenes, not just what's graphically going on in behind the plane. So we'll be able to pull all that together just as I get to move into a more, more of a regular, more permanent location. Locomotive, yeah. These are homes. That sounds like a guy that would need. Sounds like they need a locomotive. That was actually a very solid pull with this. I didn't feel like I was too. There's the big old locomotive, the Big Daddy himself. Thing is absolutely humongous. This thing won't even pull it down the street. It will, it just won't do it very well. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Alright, we'll add another mirror. Yeah, the only reason I learned shifting, pretty much most of it was because I learned to drive originally in real life on a stick. So I mean, once you got the 1 through 6 motion, at least in here, because we're limited right now because I don't have range and split set up properly the way it would normally be set up on a truck. But don't know if I'm going to be able to do this or not. Let's see what happens. There we go. Not too bad, not too shabby. Alright, yeah, I know it was late. We had to take a nap. So you guys could watch this in the daytime instead of watching it at night. Alright, let's see here. Alright, so we're going to switch it up here just a little bit here. So we did the Freightliner. So let's go back to the Freightliner. I want you guys to be able to see that one as well, because I know we got a lot of new guys in that didn't get to see that, and maybe the thumbnail brought you over and you're like, oh, but you're doing the 389. Wanted to see the Freightliner. So let's grab it. I think, let me make sure that I have good. So I have something in Sacramento. So let's do this. Let's go ahead with the truck and let's pick up, where is it? Freightliner Classic XL. So 600 horse. Let's relocate that to Sacramento. Oh, is that one? Okay, yeah. All right, we're good. There's the target slot there, and we've got the 908 up here. All right, so that is now in Sacramento. So now all we need to do is we need to take this and just need to mark it on the map and drive to the garage, and we are good to go. Alright. Yeah, well, everything I'm using is Eaton Fuller, and I do have the Eaton Fuller shifting pattern inside of ATS chosen. So I guess I'm using the shifting pattern that I've learned through ATS, if that's the real legit deal. It's just I don't have the range, and I don't have the SKRS like shifter attachment for it, so I'm using buttons on my joystick, which make it a little bit difficult, just because I'm not really, I'm not able to do that with my hand and keep things on the wheel. So a little aggravating on that, but you just gotta kind of work with it. But you still get to shift the gears, work the clutch, all that other stuff. And unfortunately, like, they don't really simulate a great clutch grab when you're RPM. So if you need to up the RPMs and get that clutch just pulled out just right, it really is just a one-time grab. So some of these loads are just too heavy for what they're asking you to do here. So let's take a peek here at the world map, and let's zoom in, and we're going right down the road. Looks like we're going right there. I think that should be where it is. All right, let's see. All right, there we go. Hey, what's up, Jimmy? How are you, man? Yes, a new truck. Well, it's kind of new. I'm not sure if you were. Yeah, you were in the repair. Yeah, let's go back to the Freightliner for those that are here, kind of chilling with us here towards the end of the stream. But nonetheless, we'll still pull a couple of trailer loads here. Those 389s is so flipping powerful. I mean, 840 is probably a little over the top, but some of these loads, man, you have to have that. Nice Walmart hub there. It's pretty cool looking. Alright. After the complete truck, yeah. Well, now there is one called Fernbus or Fernbus. I saw, who was it? Was it Simulate? I think I saw Simulate streaming it, and of course, or not maybe streaming it, recorded it, and of course I had an ungodly amount of views on it. But it's some kind of a new bus simulator, and I actually thought I was like, I'm not opposed to it. If it's done well, I'm not opposed to it. You guys probably wouldn't watch it, but I'd stream it on my own time. All right, so
storage in the garage. So, trucks, let's go ahead and let's pull this out. Freightliner Classic, drive it. Yes. He's 20. Oh, is it y'all trying to guess my age, huh? No. What's up, Great King 13? How are you, man? Trial the air horn. We're gonna have to go see if we can place an air horn on this thing because it sucks. Here it is. Everything else sounds legit. And I'm 35, by the way. Yeah, not 32. I'm not 29. I have a wife and 2 kids. All right. Yeah, and then you saw the viewership's going. Gaming says, "Ew, I don't like the Freightliner." This is the classic, man. You gotta love the classic stuff. It looks good on the outside. See, I live right by a Freightliner. You know, I live literally right beside a huge Freightliner. Wait a minute. I'm not even in. That's what I thought. I was like, I'm in Phoenix. All right, we're gonna have to transfer back to Sacramento. I thought that would work, but it didn't work. So let's fast travel up to Sacramento. That'll be good. Whoops. Oh no, the horn. I know, man, it's terrible. I don't know what they were thinking on that one. We'll go back and see if we can add one onto it. I mean, I'm pretty sure you can. I just need to go back. We'll see. All right, and let me go ahead while. Whoops. Crap. There we go. Oh, shoot. Oh, good. All right, right here, so we can go ahead and make this daylight. Let's go ahead and do that while we're here. And we'll let it go ahead and churn on over to daylight. There we go. You guys are welcome. And let's update some chat here. Make sure all that stuff stays up to date. I don't know why every single hour I got to do that. I always say that, but I've got new guys in, you know, that maybe watch me. What the heck's he updating chat for? I don't know why, man. It's just something I have to do. All right. I don't have an international. Not a big fan of those. I do have the Kenworth 200. It's not in this profile. It's in another one. And I do have the Freightliner FLB, which it's a cab over as well. Those two are my favorites, way over the international. If you've never seen the Kenworth 200, come back tomorrow. Tomorrow night we're going to be going to East Coast, and we're going to be rolling in the. We're going to start our trip off tomorrow in the Kenworth 200, and it is awesome. It's bad to the bone. Love it. It's got that old school feel to it, but it's you know, it's a cool, you know, it's a cool feel to it. Alright, good thing I like is where the GPS is located on this truck. Alright, so let's go ahead. I'm just gonna go down here. Well, let's go look at go see what's up here at the store. Because we're literally right here at it. Night, is that Friesen or yeah, Friesen? Thanks for the sub, man. Appreciate it. We have been putting on some crazy sub. 3. It looks like we're 3 from 2650. Certainly, we got 3 people here out of 40 that haven't subbed yet. Want to be a part of history in the making to 2650. That's awesome. I always set little miniature goals by myself, and I don't ever really publish any kind of like session goals, which maybe I should. I always try to get to an even number at the end of the night. So if we're at 26, 25, say, hey, let's see if we can put on 25 subs tonight, or vice versa. You might say, oh, well, let's see if we can make it up to 2,700, whatever the case is. We'll just shoot for 2650. We got a little bit here left in the stream. Pull a couple of loads here, a little quicker loads here with the Freightliner. We'll take a peek at it here in the upgrade shop, so you guys can kind of see it a little bit. There's really not too much you can do. There's a couple of things inside you can do, but nothing real crazy. I wanted to see though, is there a way that I can update the horns on this sucker? Alright, so there's beacons, there's that. Probably none of this stuff. What in the world? Oh. Well, it looks ugly. Yeah, don't look like the horn can be updated on this one, fellas. So we got chrome on that. Yeah, chrome there. And that's just light adapter. Okay, yep. So that's pretty much it. So the horn we are stuck with. It's the only raised roof is the one they give. We've only got a 6x4 chassis engines. We've got this one in. Now I know these two. They look good, but they sound absolutely horrific, and I'm not gonna ride in that. We got the Eaton Fuller 18 speed with the retarder. And I think really honestly you got a few colors there. You got a couple of actual skins, but none of these skins are really that great. Skin one's kind of the classic that you see, and the other one's just a multi-block level color. Let's see what we got on the inside. Yeah, we got a few things on here, like the GPS up top. I think you can put it down here on the bottom. Yep, you can put that on the bottom, and we can also change steering wheels, because I've got a mod that allows me to do that, and I believe the dash. Yep, right there's the panel. So that's pretty much it. License plate. Let's see. Yeah, well, I know I got a Washington on there, but I don't think. Okay, yeah. So there's your signs. Let's see, mouse bumper. Yes, we got all that. I don't think it looks like you can. Yeah, there we go. So Washington, of course, they wouldn't have North Carolina in there. All right, what would be my favorite? New York City's my favorite city, so there we go. New York. Y'all were like, New York City. All right, good enough. I don't want to waste any more time on that because there's really not too much you can do to this truck. All right, so let's go ahead. Let's see what kind of jobs we got around here in the Sacramento area. Maybe we can pull something up a little bit. Oh, there's that pipeline. Oh, of course it's going south. Oh, there's another short little container load. That would be cool. Nothing too strenuous on this truck because it's just not going to pull it. All right, so let's go back. Let's pick these. They're just going right down the road. That's going all the way back down. So let's see if we can't do this. I would love to see if we can't go back up maybe from there. What's in Ukiah? Oh, yeah, nice. Oh, that's what we need to do. We just need to, that's what we'll finish up with, guys. If you want to see the Cat 938 trying to be pulled by the Freightliner, then hang out with us here because it won't do it. But we'll give it a valiant effort anyway. Well, no. 6 hours. So we got 6 hours to get these doubles over there, which should not be a problem. Let's do it. What's up, Jace Fisher? How are you doing, man? 180,000 pounds. I know, right? And that's not the heaviest thing on the DLC. The heaviest thing's 206,000, I believe. Oops. Yes, it would be. It would be a challenge. I would love to see a really good. I don't want to say the scapegoat way out, but the easy way out from what the guys, at least World of Trucks, the guys that developed ATS. The one thing about what they were able to, what they're able to accomplish with ATS is generally they can get a lot of states done in relatively quick fashion, but they don't really have to. They don't really have to do many. There's not many busy ones, you know. Like New Mexico is the next DLC that's coming out, and they don't really have to do much for it. You know, it's pretty simple. I mean, there's not a lot going into it. You don't have, you know, huge city centers like LA or these other things. You pretty much got these empty kind of desert lands from California basically all the way up, and I don't even know where the first what you would call metropolitan type of area would be. I mean, I would say probably till you get over into the Midwest, like the upper Midwest, things might become a little bit more busy there. But other than that, I mean, I just can't see it. So, I mean, they kind of left themselves wide open to be able to just chum these states out just left and right. New Mexico's next on the list, and if there's any ETS fans out there, Italy is next on their list. So that's what you'll be getting there with ETS. Ooh, it's going to be tough to get that double.
Let's see if it pulls with the logo. Yay! All right. Maersk. Confirmed. There we go. Let's take that one. Yes. Well, a collection. Some of them actually carry different trailer packs. There's about 4 that are kind of like your, yeah, they're kind of like your go-tos. You know, some trailer mods work, and some of these are like ancient. And I was like, oh, you know, the worst it's gonna do is crash the game. And some of these have worked, and some that are like relatively new don't work at all. So I think sometimes it just becomes to the modder and who it is that's doing it, honestly. Alright, so we're going to try to get this thing here at an angle, see if it'll let us do it. Yeah, alright. Now this is not part of the game, this is an actual mod, but it still works the same. It's still basically 230, maybe 2 foot. I don't think it's the 43 or 40, whatever it is. But you basically, as you can see, you've got 4 smaller container ships, or containers that fit on there. So you got, we'll call these quadruple doubles. How about that? Made it. Am I in the, what is that? Are you in the USA or England is your city? No, I'm in the USA. I'm in North Carolina. Oh, I was afraid of that. Uh-oh. We might be in some trouble there. Let's see. Let's see if I can get all the way over here a little bit further. Anything, I'm just going to have to rip through. There we go. How long am I streaming? We'll do this load and then we'll attempt the cat load, and that'll be it for tonight. That'll be more than plenty. Nice. Can't blame it with that. That looks pretty good. A little bit of a road train there, Chris. A little bit. Got an hour and 57 minutes, so this will go by pretty quick, and then we'll give that other one, we'll give it a whirl. I know it's going to happen, but we'll do it anyway. Okay, that's pretty good. That's good, Snow. I'll have to remember that one, man. That's pretty good. I haven't taken a bath for 2 days because I've been staying up watching FTG. There you go. It's a good looking truck. It's a classic. I knew I was about to have to get off of here. Almost the same as trailers, yeah. I kind of hate doing some of that stuff. Like I hate just pulling random trailers with trucks that don't match. Like I feel like, you know, there's something wrong in that. Like that everything should be matching. No, come on. Only thing, crap. Alright, there we go. Alright, honk the horn. That was just for gaming farmer there. That was for you, bud. Alright, so I guess as we are here going in our last hour and a half here, at least in Sim, which won't take us long at all to actually drive that. A few things just to note, what's coming up here, what's planned for FTG, especially if you're new, if you're here. Oh, and by the way, man, nobody let me know. We hit 2651, so we hit our little miniature goal. I think what I'm going to do is set up a little session goal. So I have what my main goal is 3,000. That's my new milestone. And then what we'll do is we'll set up something else where we have like a session goal. So that way that we at least that I kind of have a little something to go for, and especially guys that haven't subbed that may want to sub. You know, sometimes it's like, oh, look at there, man, he's got good content. You know, he's only like 2 away from his goal. Let's give him a sub. Let's help him out. Let's do this. Let's do that. And then hopefully that'll spur you to stay here in the channel and hang out with us here in more live streams. So that's maybe something I'll add on. But just to let guys know, especially if you're just coming in here, just kind of later on, just kind of chilling out and whatnot. Tomorrow we are going to start going east. So we're going to start down in LA. I've got a brand new truck. We'll unveil it tomorrow, and then we will literally go up the coast, and then we'll ride up the northern area of the United States. I think that's what I've heard, is that's a little bit more prettier area than going through the south end through like Louisiana, Texas, and all those. So that's, oh, look at here. Little construction area. Nice. So we'll do that. That's what we'll do tomorrow. So we're going to make that a new series, and it's just going to be called Going East. You know, real original, I know, right? So we'll do that. We got new trucks. We've got some new loads. We're going to be trying to put as many of consoles. So tomorrow we may be running some container stuff like FedEx, maybe a UPS skin or UPS truck somewhere along down the line. Maybe through Salt Lake we'll switch over, do some UPS or something. But anyway, we're going to pick fairly normal regular loads, and then once we get over on the East Coast, we'll do something like maybe start from Maine, come all the way down. We'll just hit and miss as much as we possibly can through there. So anything like that, if you guys are interested, show up tomorrow night. We're gonna have that rocking and rolling. So be looking for that somewhere along the line of 10:30 to 11 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So right now for me it is 1:30, so about 2 hours and 15 minutes ago I would have been streaming that. So I'm not sure if that helps you out on the time change from wherever you are located, but anyway, that's where I'll be, and that's where I'll be we'll be starting that. So I'm looking forward to it. I hope you guys will join me in that. Other than that, don't forget to hit that subscribe button here if you have enjoyed the content today, and obviously if you enjoy the content, always throw likes up on the videos whenever you can. It does help me kind of decipher what is really good content that you guys are really wanting to see. Obviously ATS stuff you guys want to see as well. I was doing some ETS, but that just did not, nobody liked it. It wasn't very well viewed, and unfortunately that was like really, so it was getting into some awesome stuff there. So I pretty much stopped that because it didn't get likes and it didn't get a lot of views. So like I say, if you want to see something, to make sure that I know that's something that you like, whether it's leave comments on videos, whether that's throw likes upon it, let me know here in live stream. Any of those ways lets me know, hey man, I like what you're doing, or I like this. It's my favorite thing to watch, and I always keep track of all that stuff. So yes, Jace, we're going to be changing. I would say it's a surprise, but you can go back to the beginning. We'll go back to the beginning of the video, and I basically let the cat out of the bag, and I kind of forgot to. Go me, he's pulling an FTG. 10:30 to 11. That's when we'll get going. There we go, man. Enjoy that horn. Don't tell me to do something, because I will straight up do it. Oh, you think you did that already? Yeah, sorry about that. That was my bad. Oh, whatever, man, the horn sounds terrible. And you can't change it, unfortunately. I'm like, oh, come on, you guys had to, like, whoever did the mods, like, y'all had to know people are going to change the sound of the truck. Like, come on. I think it's terrible. Oh, nothing, guys. I'm just kidding. Where's Nick T to give us our well, we got to get Nick T in here in the team speak one time. We got to get him to do his Optimus Prime. It actually sounds really good. We'll have to hit up, and we'll actually have to download the actual skin for it and have him do the voiceover. That would actually be really cool. Oh wow, okay. It didn't like second there. Let's wait for the school bus, which he actually got a school bus mod. I haven't not put it in to see if it worked, but it looks basically just like that. Go on. And something just ran to the side of me. I don't know why. There we go. All right. And recruitment agency. And last one here, there goes some cables. And I think this is the farms. Yes, so these are homes. Usually in the regular game, it's just labeled Bushnell Farms, I think is what it comes across as. But they change it with the mod that I have. I may actually take that mod out for tomorrow. That way we can get some like a lot of like FedEx and UPS skins and all that kind of stuff. No fidgets, man. No fidget spinners. It's still jacked. Yeah, I would say, yeah, Young Guns got it right, man. Sometimes it's a corrupted file that could have been attached to a mod. Yeah, let's just skip one up. I don't feel like doing it. Oh, 10,000 miles. Really? All right, warming up. That was a good little achievement there. Oh, man, I love the screenshot right here. This is... What would some ATS look like this all the time? That would be incredible. All right, let's see if it kept here. Let's see, San Rafael. Okay, there's the double tankers. Of course, they would pop through. Is Ukiah got that one? All right, so 3 hours. So can I be there in 3 hours? My answer is going to be probably yes. Let's do it. Last one of the night. We're going to do it in the Freightliner. Oh, see, this is what I'm talking about. Oh, man. Like, for real. Come on, baby, come on. There we go. Alright, we already pulled the train today, so that's why we're not pulling yet, so. Alright, now we're out of there. Good, 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 good. Alright, now we're literally going to bust tail up to Ukiah and grab that big old front end loader. Y'all are going to see me drive on ATS like I don't normally drive. We're throwing the gears, throwing 3 sheets to the wind here. Yes. So one thing you can do while I'm driving recklessly through the streets of Sacramento is Steam will save all of that local files. So Steam, so you can uninstall a game and it will save all of the important stuff of the game. So your save games, all that stuff, it will keep all that in there. So when you install it, it's just taking all the game files and all the mods away. Now ATS will save your mods as like in a profile, and it will download them out of the workshop. Now it will not download the ones that you get from somewhere else, but it will download those out of the workshop. So that's just something to kind of, but it will keep your game. It will save it. Yeah, if you get it off Steam, then you should be good to go, man. Yeah, it's Freightliner. We got her moving to 90. Woo! Yeah. Yeah, we're not gonna, you know, you guys have y'all been perfect all night, and y'all are starting to let it go. So, like I say, man, just keep it relevant. Keep it relevant. Because the thing about it is, I've got chat going up on screen, so I like to keep that kind of stuff clean, just in case somebody else that's young or a parent's got a younger child wants to watch it, then they can watch it. Because once it deletes out of this chat, it doesn't delete out of that one, obviously. So y'all just chill, man. Oh, go ahead and leave. It's fine. You don't have to stay here. It's fine, man. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me in the least, man. $2 billion. Yeah, that's $2 billion. Yeah, this is one of, now my other profile that will be on tomorrow is a little bit more legit. But this was my test profile so that I could put all these maps in and start buying garages so that I could, because the one thing that I have to do constantly is change between all the different cities that I go into. So I'm always having to buy stuff. I'm always having to do something. I'm always having to get this, get that, get this, get that. And it's just the way that I can, you know, I can make it all happen, because I don't have time to actually drive these games and do these things legitly. That's unfortunate. Like Farm Sim is probably the most realistic right now that I've actually had, and part of that is just because I wanted to make it that way. But especially when you go start inviting people, you still got to mod money in so that you can, you know, buy everybody a tractor, so people aren't just sitting there, you know, with their thumb up, you know what's, and everyone's got something to do. They've got a tractor to drive. So I mean, it's just one of the necessary evils of it. If I was just playing by myself, then I wouldn't. I doubt I would mod stuff in like that. Alright. No, I haven't reduced them now. Oh, you know what? You are right, Chris. So what I have is it's called DPs, I believe, or DBs. Realistic traffic mod, and basically what it does is it cuts down on the number of comps and it makes traffic flow smoother, so I don't have the default traffic in here. Alright, so is this it? No, it's the next one. Alright, there's the D7. Oh, there it is in the back. I can already see it from here. It looks so pretty. Alright. Well, we made it. Alright. There we go. So where are these two? These are going to Chill in Las Vegas. Well, Vegas would have been a good one. 180,000. I guarantee you we barely make it out of the parking lot. What you guys think? I have no idea, Jace. Oh yeah, we're playing with the wheel, man. Yeah, we're definitely doing that. Let me grab this big old sucker here. Yeah, sometimes that happens, Young. You know, the thing about the multiplayer is it's done by separate people altogether. I mean, they're not even associated with the World of Trucks there. So, all right, let's see. I don't even know. We'll see if it'll. Good Lord, that thing's big. That's pretty awesome. I like that. All right. Welcome to those that may be here in the live. There goes a nice little biplane there. So if you're just kind of stepping into live stream here and you're wondering, hey, what's this guy running with? What's he doing? We have got the Freightliner XL Classic is on the menu tonight. We did a little bit with the 389 there from Viper. And also we've got the Euro Truck DLC as the ATS DLC. So everything that you can haul in ETS is their heavy haul. We can now haul in ATS just because of a wonderful mod. So it substitutes all that. So the transformers, trailers, they're all the European style, and we're trying to do it all in Freightliner. So it's not exactly probably got enough power to do this, but we're going to give it a valiant effort. So I'm probably going through most of all the gears today. Yes, they call me Red. We're doing we've got the G29 from Logitech. We've got pedals on the floor, so we got the clutch and brake and accelerator, and we've got the 6-speed shifter here on the table. So we're literally sporting it all. And I don't know what your issue is there with the cursor moving up and down. I'm not sure what you mean. I can't figure out how to stop. I'm not sure what you mean by the cursor. Better not, looks like a copper there. Yeah, I don't do it in front of him. This thing's actually pulling. It's not too bad here. Yeah, Blaine's flying a little close. We need a 500-foot advisory. Whoa, there we just left the ground. So we do this every single live stream. I just like doing this. Let me get it back centered. All right, let me do it like this. And so this is my little. I always do this every time. So I want you guys to send me pictures of your truck. So once you find a good screenshot, hit escape. And then you want to go something like what I'm doing. It doesn't have to be verbatim what I do, but this works the best because you get the truck and you get the load that you're hauling or carrying, whatever. And then set all your little things up here. It's blur strengths, your transitional depth, plane position, which is basically where you start blurring out the background. Point of views, anything of that sort that you want to use. And I would love for you guys to send me these through Facebook. You could send them through Twitter there. You can tweet me at Full Tilt or hit me there on Facebook at Full Tilt Gaming.
and both of those will get these to me, and I will be able to use these as we use these trucks again here in future live streams. I'll be able to use maybe possibly some of yours. We've gotten a few people have sent me some things, so as we get ready to do some of those series and use some of the trucks that they've sent, I'll be able to feature those, and I always throw photo creds out as well. So if it's something you do, then I'll be sure to give you a shout out in stream as well as a shout out there in the description. And maybe if it's gaming, I might link your channel there for the description for the screenshot. Appreciative of you sharing that with me. So maybe a little incentive for some people out there to do some things. Yeah, I need pilot cars. Yeah, I'll be my own pilot car. Yeah, you're welcome, Garrett Gaming. So I have to hold the brake down or it would just scroll up. If I push too far on the brake, it'll start going down. Oh. Hang on, call me Red. I might have your answer. I think I might know now. Tell me, call me Red. Are you using a steering wheel? Or you saying you upgraded to the T300, which is Thrustmaster? No, I'm not, Alan. I need to be, but I don't even do my own personal. I don't even do my own personal Instagram very well. Yeah, it's a shame, man. Parent's going to wind up getting himself, you know, busted out, man. I hate that. Because you've been good for literally 2.5 hours. You're going to ruin here in the last 10 minutes. Nope, I was on MacBook Pro before I moved over to PC, man. Come on, get there we go. Hey, what's up? Is that Jughead Gamer? What's up, man? Classic name. Oh, please do, Young Guns. That would be awesome, man. Loving the sun. That is a beautiful screenshot. Let's see if we can scrap some of these away. I'll just grab a screenshot myself. Alright, 300 fret pedals and F2. Nice, man. F2 adapter around the G27. Okay, so what, this is just me. What I'm thinking there, Call Me Red, is that when you go to your main menu and you go to your controls, is the steering wheel the only thing there, or does it have something like keyboard plus mouse and you have steering wheel chosen? Because it gives you 4 options to choose from. And what I'm thinking is it's possible that you have 2 things chosen, so that you basically have the 2. So you have like keyboard and mouse plus your steering wheel pedals. So if that's what it is, then if you take away the keyboard and mouse and just type in none and just put your steering wheel in there, that should alleviate your problem. Because what it's doing is it's singling out your your mouse control and your pedal control. So that might fix it. Let me know. I like troubleshooting, at least when it's something I'm halfway knowledgeable on. Alright, cool, Gaming Farmer. Oh, so what truck is this? Yeah, what's up, Jughead Gamer? So this is the Freightliner Classic XL. We're going to start climbing hills, so we'll see if this thing can actually do it. So we're... the guy pulls me over in front of me. So we are pulling 180,000 pounds. And we're pulling it great, too. But not have it lag. HDR is a big one. And scaling is a big one. So if your scaling is at 200 or 300%, bring that down. Because scaling is kind of like anti-aliasing, so you see jagged edges
on some people's, if you see if you see really smooth edges and really smooth, then usually the scaling's been turned up. It usually helps with the refresh rate and some other things. I'm just in love with the sunsets in the new 1.28 update. This is incredible. Oh man, look at there. Wow. Looks good. Oh, I'm all in a bit of middle of the lane. Texture resolution is pretty important, as always, but aside from texture resolution, I mean, the only other thing you've really got, you got texture resolution, HDR is the big one, and drawing distance, that's the other big one. If you keep a shorter draw distance, then you won't draw as much scenery in the background as possible. And I would suggest looking at some of the graphic mods. So look at the enhanced vegetation, look at the HD mountain textures or whatever it is. Look for that one. Look for what's the other one? There's another one too. Ooh, stomping on the brakes. Yeah, so look for that one, and I'm trying to think what else. There's another one. Look for the roads one, because sometimes whenever you download these road mods and these other texture graphic mods, they actually do better frame rates for you because they're optimized in a way that maybe the regular ones aren't. So it's just a stab. Hey, what's up, Shavar? How are you, man? Hope you're doing well. And let's see, I just want to check out one quick thing here on the map, just in case, and we'll see what we got here. Okay, all right. So, look at there, got the John Deere store. I should have put my John Deere skin on my W900 and come up here and grab a load. So Simeon Rotomaster, James the Gamer, what's up, man? What truck is this? The Freightliner. Get a good look here at the front side. This is the Freightliner XL Classic. It's a good truck. It is a classic. You know, it's not a new one, but it is classic. Got the big old huge wide mirrors, big old tall cab. Looks pretty good on the inside. It's well modeled. I mean, you can spin all the way around here and sit down. Let's see what it sits like back here. Just fixing us a sandwich. I was about to say, is this guy, he's seriously gonna go? Wow, you got to be kidding me. You know what? Let's do this. Is it in the description? No, but I will put it. I say I say that. I feel like I say that every time. So if there's ever a time that I don't put the truck in the description or something like that, I'll be glad to. Oh, you know what? I know where it is. If you're interested in seeing what this one is, go down to. There's a link in the description right now that takes you to where I set up a bunch of mods just for me to be able to set up the Project West, Viva Mexico, and do that whole entire mod video. Well, if you look in there at the very, I think it's in the middle of that description, the link to this Freightliner is in that description. People wanted me to put it in there because I actually kind of showcased the mod. I didn't really mean to. It was just in there when we did the video. So anyway, people wanted the link to the video, I mean to the truck. So that's where it's at. But I'll try to remember to do that when I get off here. Let's see, let's do this. So we're just going to pull in here to the truck stop. Just swinging out just a hair bit. What's the problem here? Oh, there we go. Okay. I'll kick over lag there. All right. There's the beautiful John Deere trailer. Love these things. So we'll try to get some of those type of things, the standard long boxes, and I've got a couple of other really cool skins for some trucks like FedEx and the UPS. I've got a lot of those, and I've got that trailer there and a few other we've got a few other John Deere skins, and I've got Caterpillar trailers and all kind of cool stuff I think we're going to do here on the next one. So I'm going to stop it right here. I think this is going to be a good place for me. Oh, dang, Bear. Right in the nick of time as we were finishing up for the evening. So we're somewhere around 2 hours and 45 minutes, which is long for me. Awesome there, Shavar. That is good to hear, man. Yeah, Jace, I tell you what, man, let's talk about it tomorrow. I will certainly I'll certainly help you out with that tomorrow. I do not mind at all. We'll just get on the road tomorrow, and so come in. So tomorrow, guys, for those that are here today, finish the load, man. I've got to finish my head. It's got to hit the pillow because it is 2 a.m. where I am, and I've got to get up with kids tomorrow. So yeah, I'm gonna have to cut it here tonight, but I will finish this off. We'll neither go back down to LA or we'll start in LA and we'll go. So tomorrow we are going to start going east, and that going east is going to start off in Los Angeles, and we're going to go all the way up through Salt Lake City, and then we're going to keep digging to the north, maybe through Minneapolis, and then go that way, and then we're going to start in Maine and come all the way down and enjoy all of what is on the East Coast there with Coast to Coast Mod, all the way down until we get till the Key West, which is at the very bottom of Florida. That's where we're going. So hopefully you guys are going to enjoy that. There's been enough people that have wanted to, as we're going to go ahead and we're going to hop into our cab back here. It's not weird at all, right? So anyway, we're going to do that tomorrow. So we'll look at it about 10:30 p.m. to 11 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'll get started, and we'll just go for about 2 hours. We'll just go as far as we can, because I know the trip going over there is going to be a little bit lax, and there won't be as much involvement just because there's not a lot as you travel over. So we'll do that. We'll travel over, and then we'll start that thing here. Maybe come Thursday, we'll actually start the official East Coast run there with FTG. So you got ideas on mods. If you've got trailers you want to see, if there's trucks you want to see, please let me know by well, I would say tonight, but let me know in the description on this. I mean, shoot in the comments on this video. Let me know what you got. Let me know what's happening, and I'll see what I can do. See if I can get some mods in. I've got some more things I want to showcase. Thank you there, Shavar. Appreciate that. There you go, Gaming Farmer. Appreciate that, man. Yeah, PC link is in the bottom there, Snow Hunter. Another 4 hours sleep. That is exactly right. Yeah, no problem, man. Just don't spam tomorrow. No problem, Jace. Awesome, Shavar's Jamaican. Sweet. Well, yes, man. Come in here tomorrow there, Jace, and we'll help you get squared away on the mods. Even if it's Steam, I'll tell you the directory to go to and where to put it. And it shows up just like anything from the workshop does. But I've also got some tips and pointers I'll help you out with tomorrow. So come tomorrow, we'll do that. Yes, the horn is so lame. But one more time, the cringe. There you go, man. You are more than welcome. So I've got a link there, also Snow Hunter, in the bottom of the description there. It's a link to my PC. And I've got a full build and just everything I got there from Digital Storm. All the components are all listed out there. So that's all you really need. I'm going to go give me something to drink, guys. I'm going to hang around at least here in chat. We're going to set up a little bit of music here. We'll get things going. I'll be around, so if you want to say bye, please feel free to. If you don't, you want to head on out of here, that's more than fine as well. You got any kind of easy last-minute questions, let me know. I'm usually trying to make myself available every now and again after these, just to kind of say goodbye to everybody. So it's been awesome, as always. Here we are, another little mini milestone, 2651. So maybe we can shoot for 2700 tomorrow. I'll put me up a little small session goal, and that's what we'll go with tomorrow. So we'll be shooting for 27. Thank you there, Shavar. I see that. I don't know if it's going to pop through there. Yeah, it did. It did. So thank you there, bud. Appreciate the subscription. And we've had quite a few today as well. So I had like 25 or almost 30 tonight. So thank you to all you guys. Hey, thank you there, Neb. I didn't know you were still around. Yeah, man.
always, you guys go check out Neb. He's got his own farm sim deal, and he's doing his thing down there, and he's just started out. So if you enjoy his content, man, go give him some likes and go watch and take in a couple of his live streams. He's a good guy. He's been a big supporter of me here at the channel, and I know what it's like just getting started out there. So thank you for your support there, Neb. Means a lot, man. So go check him out. Other than that, guys, I'm out. I'll be hanging around and chatting here for a few minutes here on this full tilt transport with Freightliner Classic XL. Coming at you tomorrow, we will be, and I'll let you guys know that have stayed around, we will be in the Volvo 670 tomorrow. So it is up and it is running and it is beautiful and it is black and it is chrome. So it is an awesome truck. I'm loving it. So we will do that, sport that tomorrow for our East Coast run, all the way over to the East Coast here in the U.S. So I hope you guys come here and enjoy that. Like I said, I'll be around and chat. And that's all for me tonight, guys. We'll see you tomorrow night.